Sabi boy.
Are you laughing?
Big man.
He's saying G.
Long time no speak.
I know.
Yeah?
I know.
Let's say hello to our viewers first before we greet each other, because I don't even know how to greet you. I don't even remember how to work this thing anymore.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Hello, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome to another beautiful episode of Two Sabi Podcast
Sabi.
with my man, Big Femz.
Yeah.
What you saying, my G?
Yeah. Big up, Big Mo.
Big Nams.
Big Nams, what you saying? What you saying? Man like Namo.
I think first we need to apologize. We need to apologize to a lot of people here, right?
Yeah.
First, we need to apologize to people who watch us, who we
Yes,
promise will be here every week.
Yes. The streets.
The streets, yeah.
Yeah.
Apologies to the streets.
Apologies, yeah.
Secondly, apologies to the big man producer back here.
Man, yeah,
Namo.
man.
I'm heartbroken.
Kept
man.
him
I'm
hanging
heartbroken.
a
We
lot
kept
of
him
time.
hanging for too
He's
long.
too precious for that, so we apologize anyway.
Yeah, and after all our contract talks,
I know.
he
I know.
he bowed to our demand.
They
but
put
we
me
still
under
didn't turn
pressure,
up.
so I had to increase the the pay. But
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
welcome back,
I
guys.
know.
Yeah, he promised us cars and everything, so that's why I'm back.
Spotify is calling. That's why.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, it's good to be back, man. It's been
yeah,
too
yeah.
long. What's been happening? When last did we record a show?
I
I
think
can't
a month
remember,
and a
but
half.
it's at least 2 months ago.
Was that before I went to Nigeria? After?
No, just right after you came back.
After I came back. Wow.
So like the
So
week
we
you
did
came
one
back.
after I came back.
Yeah, the week you came
Wow.
back. Because you were
So-
telling us about your
Yeah,
trip
so
to
we probably
Nigeria.
haven't filmed since like April then.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Major.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. 2.5 months.
This is unacceptable.
I've been begging, like, just for.
And the amount of time that Femi also cancelled on us.
Yeah, no, there's so many.
So it's
there's
Femi's fault
there's
now,
a litany of issues, but
Yeah.
It's
just,
Femi's fault now.
just
yeah?
to say, I've been begging the guys for weeks to come down, and they're the bosses. So
Who slowed us down this weekend?
Mo, but you.
No, but I was going to turn up on Saturday
you
night.
weren't
still.
gonna. You weren't.
Let's
just leave it.
let you
He
take
always-
that one. But Femi
Yeah.
Femi has
I'll take
flopped.
that,
Femi has
okay.
flopped like a couple
A couple of
as
times in the
well,
past,
so-
though.
No, not in the past.
In the past, though.
Remember the last time I said, what day are we filming? He said Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
think- but you
Then
saw.
he came and said, who chose Monday? I'm like, mate.
But
Yeah.
Namo, you saw the reason why.
I know, but we agreed. You could just
but
told
you-
us
you
you
came up with
don't want
Monday.
Monday.
No, I didn't come up. You told me and I agreed, but I didn't realize that it was.
Nah, it's all
it
right.
was-
We forgive you.
Anyway, stop. You forgive.
All I've seen.
But we haven't forgiven you.
All I've seen and come
My
short.
guy was getting drunk all through the weekend. Saturday,
Yeah, it was
Friday,
heavy.
Saturday, Sunday.
It was
so,
heavy. It was heavy, bro.
you know, you would have had a very intoxicated Two Sabi episode.
I need to give my liver a rest now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but it was
yeah,
good.
good to see you anyway.
Yeah,
good to see
same.
you guys, anyway.
It's been fun.
So what's been going on in the news? What's been going on everywhere?
even in our lives? What's been going on?
Yeah,
I don't know. It just feels like same old, to be honest.
yeah.
For me, the kids take a lot of my time now.
Same
Like
here,
one's playing
man.
tennis. In fact, they're both playing tennis. One's playing football twice a week, training twice a week, and this is not even in season. So
The sport daddy now, yeah.
yeah, I don't know where they got the jeans from, because you can see me at one pack. You know.
No, you got half skills on Saturday though. Anyway,
Yeah. Half skills. We were talking about this yesterday, and Yemi was saying he's one of the best players.
Yeah, let's just leave Yemi's conversation out because Yemi's a weirdo. But shout out to Yemi though, anyway. He thinks he's the man. Yeah, but still,
yeah.
shout out to
Yeah.
Yega though. you know.
Shout out to Jäger. Been watching Wimbledon.
To be honest, I think one game or so, but I haven't really been
Yeah.
that. Because the thing is, the likes of Federer, Nadal is not in as well, is he?
No.
So those two are like my
Murray's
favorite
been knocked
players.
out as
I
well.
know.
What is the new boy Alcaraz? I like him.
He was one in the final last year the last major with
US
Djokovic.
Open, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, I think he played. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but he's doing well. Djokovic won today as well. So we won't talk about that since
Not
you.
really. I'm more of a football
you
guy
haven't-
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been busy in the football
And
world.
shout out to Arsenal though.
It's been busy in the football world with the transfers. With the season being over, right? I thought that was it for football, but there have been a few activities. England won the under-21
Yeah, the
Euros yesterday.
Yeah.
Congrats to them.
Yeah.
That's a big one. on Saturday, actually. What else has been happening? I feel like
Arsenal's
I've
been
just
spending all the money.
Yeah, you see, when you don't spend, your enemies say you don't spend. When you spend, your enemies have something else to say. We're used
But
to
people
it.
have been saying,
All sorts of
can you
propaganda.
spend 105 million on plain rice? It's not even jollof.
Not even jollof rice.
It's not even fried rice.
It's Chinese rice.
It's not even pilau rice. It's just plain rice.
Yeah. You know what? This rice situation. So it's 2 ways about. You know how I felt about.
He's a good
rice,
player, though, no
right?
doubt.
I didn't think he was the one that we needed to come in. You know, I was looking for a bigger name, but then Alan keeps asking me the question. He says, "Look, tell me a Premier League player who plays in that position, who is
Who
the
asked
right
you the
age."
question?
Alan.
Alan.
So maybe you can help me actually, and I'll have an answer for him.
Yeah.
Just name me a young player
Yeah.
who's played consistently in the Premier League,
Yeah.
who plays in that position,
Yeah.
who has height,
Yeah.
who he gave me a few conditions. I think those are all the conditions. And I couldn't name a player.
Well, that doesn't mean he's worth 105 million.
No. Before we get to the price, like, which player would you take? Money not being a problem.
Yeah, but
Which other players in the Prem?
The parameters which are using to measure or justify you spending that money.
No, we've not gotten
No,
to the price
hold
yet.
on. Let me
Oh, my
finish.
God.
I'm just telling you, it doesn't, because he's a good player who's been steady in his role for West Ham, but he hasn't really been pulling up trees at West Ham as well. He's a good player, no doubt.
He's steady. He's very steady.
He's steady. That's all. So
And he's been consistent for about 4 years now.
consistently doing well.
No, doing his job. He's a defensive midfielder.
Bro,
This is-
they've been consistent.
This is a role
They've
that
been consistent players in every other team.
Remember 2000 last season it was crap, but I remember the season before. He and Sushek played some good
I
football.
can say
for
Oli
midfield.
Watkins has been consistent.
No, he
at
hasn't.
Aston Villa. Yeah,
No, he
he's
hasn't.
scoring a few goals every year.
Oli Watkins is useless.
Douglas Luiz has been consistent at Aston Villa as well.
But he doesn't even play all the games.
No,
Douglas Luiz.
he's their number one DMF for a few
Maybe
years.
recently after we were going to buy him because he
Yeah,
wasn't
but
playing.
that time he probably had issues.
No, he didn't
but
have issues. He
for the
wasn't
past
just
few
playing.
years,
They weren't playing him.
he's been their main DMF. If you look at most teams that have been in Premiership for that long, some players have fallen off, but some players have just been steady eddies. They've been consistent when they've been able to play. I know the only good thing about Declan Rice is he hardly gets injured, so that is a plus.
He's played almost all their games for the last number of years, and he fights. He's not one to
What
put
you
his
can
head
use
down.
to measure or justify to an extent is just his availability, which is
Maybe
to be
not the
honest,
money.
a very
'Cause
good metric.
when I look away for the money first, I'm still trying to find a player. Like, who would you? Okay, for United, if you don't have Casemiro, who would you sign in the Prem? In
For
that
me-
position,
For me,
instead of yeah.
I'll probably sign a Caicedo
Why?
because he's very, very mobile and versatile. I like him. He's also very combative, and he's how will I say? He's like a dog in you know when you call a player he's got bite and
Dog,
everything.
yeah.
Now
Okay.
Declan Rice has got that as well, but Declan Rice sometimes plays with guile. He plays with
But
guile.
Arsenal football is more guile now than anything.
Yeah, but sometimes you have dogs in your team.
my one concern, because I wanted Caicedo as well, but my one concern sometimes where you have to slow down and think about it again is he's been here just one full season, right?
yeah, Caicedo. yeah.
Caicedo, one. And two, the step up going from Brighton to a United or an Arsenal with the pressure, with you having to play a different style of football, pressured every game, 90 minutes, you have to be consistent. Is there a risk there? I look at that as well.
The risk is there for Declan Rice as well. Then.
Where I think Declan Rice
Yeah.
edges him is Declan Rice plays for England.
Please, let's
No,
not use
no,
that
no,
England.
Femi,
Let's stop. Let's not use that England
Femi.
analogy.
There's nowhere, maybe no, I don't know, name me the sports, name me the team, apart from maybe Brazil, that is more pressure than playing for England.
It's fine.
So a player that can turn up for, and as much as we want to slag England, England in all tournaments are getting to like semis and finals.
Yeah, but because they have good players.
That's what I'm saying. So
But you
Declan
can't
Rice
say
has
it's
shown.
because of
No,
Declan
sorry.
Rice.
Let me just say this point. So what Declan Rice has shown is that he can hold his own playing
Should I tell you?
with big
Yeah,
players.
that's
Because
fine.
when you look at Cucurella, who went from Brighton to Chelsea, he was the player of the season.
Yeah.
He was playing phenomenal football. And in Chelsea, what are we saying about him now? That they wasted money.
Okay, should I tell you? Should I now give you? Should I now counterbalance? How many English DMFs do we have? We don't have a lot.
Yeah, so,
Apart
so
from
that's
Declan
why
Rice,
it's
can you
golden
name-
when you have one.
Apart from Declan Rice and maybe Calvin Phillips, can you name any? How many? There's hardly any
Let me
competition
think
in
about
that
it.
position. There's hardly competition in that position. So
But doesn't that speak low that for a country that produces so many players doesn't have
yeah,
people
maybe
in
a
that
lot of
area?
children
So the
don't
one
really-
or two you
because that's a
have,
very specialist role. The very How many English DMFs do you know? It's Calvin Phillips and Declan Rice. How many?
let me
Can
think
you name
about the
them?
league.
Just a few. Billy Gilmore is Scottish. McTominay is Scottish.
Does Ward Price play? No, he plays more
What
advanced. He
is
plays
more
like
like
an eight.
an 8.
Who
you
else
don't-
is there?
It's hard.
Who plays DMF for Bournemouth? Oh no, they're foreigners.
Yeah,
So doesn't that speak to why there's scarce then?
Yes, that's fine. But I'm just
Because
explaining
look at the price
to you,
of
I'm
DMFs
just
now.
explaining to you. So I'm using that to explain why he
Yeah.
plays regularly for England. And number 2, the fact you play for England doesn't really mean you're good. Harry Maguire plays for England.
But he performs for England.
Yeah, but you can't perform. You can't say he's performed for United.
And he performed for Leicester.
When?
He performed. That's why you paid 80 million for him now.
Yeah, but do you think he was worth
If he was
that 80
rubbish,
million?
no. But even if he's not worth 80
And Maguire
million,
is not good.
no, but wait.
He's an average player.
Even if he wasn't worth 80 million,
yeah.
for United to have gone in for him means he was doing something right.
He said he plays off. I think they won anything.
But England have gotten
Yeah, but
close.
have they won anything?
No, Femz. Not everyone win every year, right?
But even all the years they've played, have they won
England lost
anything?
the Euros on penalties
yeah okay.
last time, right?
Apart from
And you
the-
know what I think about the England squad, right? I criticize them a lot.
yeah, but have they won anything
if I want to
else?
be factual about it, getting to the finals of the Euros, having beaten Germany, who was they beat on the way to that? Denmark or something. Playing Italy, like playing them well, and losing
But
on
have
pens.
they won anything?
No, but Femi, listen now.
you
Not
can't
because,
tell me these people.
Femi,
got
because
to
you
the-
don't win.
They've been to under Southgate, been to 3 tournaments. They haven't won anything. The highest they went, okay, they went to semi-final, final, and quarter-final.
But if you get to the semi-finals of the World Cup,
And who knocked them out of the semi-final?
was it 2 different World Cups they got to the semi-final?
Yeah, no. One quarter-final, they got knocked out by France. Yeah, by
So
France.
Euros finals, semi-finals of the World Cup,
A quarter-final
and then quarterfinals of the World Cup.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's bad. Especially when-
But you
No,
can't tell
Femi-
me England, with the crop of players they have, they should be winning.
Femi,
They should be winning. We can't be making
But we
excuses.
all criticize Southgate
The
as being the
English
problem.
League, no, the English, yeah, but I'm just explaining to you. The English league is Maguire doesn't play. He doesn't play by merit. He plays because the manager likes him.
But he's been doing well for them. How
He's
many
been
goals
doing-
has Maguire
Bro.
considered for England?
He goes or not. Maguire, when he comes to the tough stage, playing in Europe, he doesn't perform well in the Premier League. He don't perform well in Europa League. So you can't tell me.
But he performs for England. You
But
just called out
England play in a pragmatic way. England are not adventurous. So obviously, because
And then Declan Rice protects the back as well, right?
you could say, see, I
So-
don't criticize.
so
I don't
Declan
criticize.
Rice
I didn't
then.
criticize Rice for England. I criticize players. I'm just telling you about Maguire. So you playing for England shouldn't be a yardstick to measure how good you are. No,
No, I think so.
It
because
doesn't. No,
the
no, I
reason why I
disagree.
think so
I
is,
disagree.
and don't forget the amount of criticism Maguire
there
gets.
are a lot of players that are
Mental
very good that
strength
don't
as
play
well.
for England.
You know,
Mental what?
Femi, I think for you to be a professional footballer, first and foremost, means you have something.
I'm not
that
saying
others
he's a
don't
rubbish player, but I'm just saying he's an
secondly-
average Premier League player.
have. Yeah, but well, that's a different argument. But I don't think Maguire is rubbish.
He's
right?
not rubbish, but he's
And
not.
I don't think that for you to play for England,
he's
you're
not
rubbish.
but he's an average player.
No, I think he's above average.
Okay, no, I mean the average Premier League. I didn't say football player, Premier League player.
Even Premier League, I just think he's had his battles. I mean, look at Sancho, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes things just don't work out for you. And someone like Maguire is the most criticized player in the world. Like, he must be hard mentally to actually go there
You
and
know
do
why
your
they
job.
criticize Maguire?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't help himself with his social media
Yeah, possibly.
response and what he says.
Possibly.
saying
possibly.
this, saying that. He doesn't help himself.
Possibly.
He's not that humble when
And
it
don't
comes to
forget
that
as
stuff.
well that when you're at the top, top of your sport, right, it becomes fine margins.
Maguire's never had this always, bro.
But in Leicester.
That's Leicester.
Yeah, that's what I'm
He
saying.
didn't win anything in Leicester as
But
well.
he played well for
He only
Leicester.
had a couple of good seasons. Maguire has been relegated about 3 times in his career.
Hull City.
Yeah, Hull City, I think 2 more clubs or something. But he's been relegated more than 1. So I'm just explaining to you that he had a good season and stuff. But the problem was when you play for a pragmatic team, that if you play, when he starts playing for United, a team that was being on front foot, or maybe even Arsenal, or City, or Liverpool, then you get exposed because then as a defender, you're expected to do the attacking and defensive part, not just defend and having to run and cover and everything. So I think he's
I will fight Maguire's battles for him, but I think he's
unfairly criticized.
Massively, and I think his United form, like if Maguire goes to another club, I'm sure he'll do better than he's done in United.
Let's see.
Because it's hard. Like look at what you got stripped of captaincy.
That's what you got paid. That's what you get paid 250K for a week.
His first season, remember he played well.
That
was when United weren't conceding a lot of goals.
No, but his first season
when you came second.
Was he second? No, I think we came.
Yeah, under Ole.
No, we came 3rd in the first season. Then we came 2nd.
Yeah. He was playing well then because United
were... first season, we came 5th or 6th or something because he joined half season towards the end of the season. Then second season...
Was Maguire there? Maguire wasn't there.
We came second when we came 3rd. And second, but those seasons he was making visible mistakes as well. A lot of visible
because I know he was adding to the attack then.
He wasn't.
He was contributing. He was getting you guys playing. That was why you guys bought him.
He was making a lot of mistakes then. A lot. But I don't know why. Maybe he gets protected a lot by the English. The people that criticize him are not the press, are the fans. But I think the press, they always try and protect him and everything. But
fair enough.
To be honest, look, I'm not an Arsenal fan, but I can't criticize him like Ben White. Ben White doesn't play for England. But Ben White has been consistent.
But Ben White was heavily criticized when we bought him, though.
No, he was criticized for his price tag.
Yeah, but now I'll pay 50 million for Ben White again.
But the first season, he over-justified his price tag. Maguire hasn't actually justified his 80 million price tag. That's the thing. Yeah. That's the problem.
Someone like Rice will probably never justify it, except we win the league or Champions
Rice,
League or
I know he's
something.
expensive, but I think Rice is a steady player. Rice doesn't make
what
a lot
Arsenal
of mistakes.
possibly
But he's
needs.
not... Yeah, let's see. I don't think he can. He'll try, but if Partey should end up leaving, Partey is a bowler. I think I replace Partey.
Partey is old now. You know, we need to.
Yeah, but even at his age, I think he'll still.
I think we need his experience, but when things are going bad, I don't look to Partey for inspiration.
He's not a leader. That's why.
Yeah, he's not a leader. So he gets scared.
The only good quality about Declan Rice is he's a leader. That's the thing. He's a leader.
But I still want to see how he's going to demonstrate that. But
Arsenal don't have too many leaders.
Yeah,
I think some people think they're leaders, but I think in the team, the only actual leader that I see is maybe Xhaka, and Xhaka has gone.
Yeah.
The rest.
So what kind of qualities would you be looking for? I think Odegaard is a leader. Very quiet leader, but
I think he's, but the Odegaard is also someone that whine. Odegaard, sometimes things are not going well for him. You can kind of.
Odegaard doesn't really complain.
He's
Gabriel Jesus, yes.
No, Gabriel Odegaard. I think Xhaka, you know by his passion. That guy, Xhaka will fight on the pitch, doesn't care and everything. I think Zinchenko does the huddle team, but Zinchenko is someone that if things are good, will start crying.
No, he's a tough guy.
The
guy has seen war. No.
You know what Rand said? Rand said there's expected goal, but from Zinchenko there's XC, expected cry.
No. Zinchenko is tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
When you've been through what that boy has been through, no, it's tough.
So shout out to Arsenal spending money, Havertz.
Some good signings. Yeah. Havertz, people want to see what... I'm not one that is criticizing the Havertz signing because maybe he's blind faith in Mikel, but for Mikel and Edu to take 65 million and buy this guy, and then Mikel's also talking about him.
One thing I like about you, you're a very staunch Arsenal fan. If Arsenal sign Manure, feces, you find a way to...
No. But I wasn't happy about the Rice thing. I told you, I didn't hide that.
Yeah, but
now he's here.
I prefer
sometimes
the
you have
Rice
to
signing
relax.
to the Havertz signing.
Yeah, because what happens is when you've now bought this player, you relax and now start to think about why.
Yeah,
where's he going to fit into?
I know.
But before they buy him, you're like, no.
I think your best signing of the summer will be Timber. Timber is a bowler.
Yeah, I like that guy.
Timber is good.
I like that guy. I don't like I've seen a lot of his games before, but
He's good. He's got Champions League experience as well
Yeah.
every season. So
yeah.
he's got which will be
Even on Instagram, like he's working out and stuff in the summer. Like not like that means anything, but I like the looks of the guy, and I even think that guy can play in midfield as well.
I hope United also sign. I hope we sign Mount, which I'm not.
What do you
really
think about that signing?
I'm not even whelmed. I'm not even whelmed or overwhelmed or anything. He's just there. He's a body. So, and he's a good player. He's a body. So let's see how it goes. The same way you feel about Harvard.
Yeah.
Probably I feel the same way about Mount.
You know, I'm not a United fan, but I think it's a good signing.
He's
But
not
the only
bad.
thing that I have a reservation about, not reservation, but the only thing that sort of does my head in a bit is the importance they're placing. That's like your main signing. That's
who's placing importance?
bro. First, they've given him number 7 shirts.
What is one?
No. That's very. We know the importance of that shirt. Number two. Even your coach, on the day he signed him, I shook his hand. He's like, yeah, and you're going to be very important. Or I need you to be.
Bro,
So he's
you have to make dude
he's been
happy
carried.
now.
He's now the image. He's now
You have
the
to make dude happy now.
even on your Twitter today, on your United Twitter, it was him. You know, he's like the poster boy for United
The
now.
poster boy for United is Rashford. We all know
No,
that.
they've relegated Rashford.
You know that.
No.
You know that's our golden boy at the moment.
Mason is
It's
here
like
now.
the way you have Saka, we have Rashford. That's our golden
Mason's
boy.
here now. Mason's here now.
Mason's not even guaranteed a shirt.
No. He's starting every game,
Yeah,
bro.
he's starting, but if he doesn't play well, I'm sorry.
So who is he benching then?
Ericsson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he'll play well. He's got the
Yeah.
legs and he's
Yeah.
good off the ball. I think we'll probably wrap up Onana the next day or two.
Yeah.
Then after Onana, we'll
That's
probably get
Atlanta striker,
Højlund.
Højlund,
I don't. That is.
That guy he's got 10 goals last season.
I don't know. The thing is,
27 goals in his whole
but he's
professional
young. But
career.
for Ten Hag to want him, I'm not saying it. For him to players like that, they're like dark horses.
But Sabitzer and
No, but Sabitzer.
what's the other tall guy?
uh,
Weghorst. If you had a better striker than Weghorst last season,
yeah.
you'd have won something.
Weghorst. They
So-
call him workhorse, man. That guy is
He works hard, but you need your
I think
strikers to
next
score
time I'll
goals.
probably sign Namu instead of Weghorst. Weghorst is bro.
So to ask you, so Arsenal, have they signed Rice?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
more or
almost
less.
done.
Yeah,
He's
they'll
done his
complete it
medicals
this
and
week or
everything.
something.
And then there's Havertz
And then
there's
Timber.
So with those top signings, where do
But
you
I think someone else will come in as well.
Okay, but so far with these ones, where do you think we Arsenal will? Where do you think we'll end?
Arsenal.
I think minimum of third.
Third?
Third, but close to the winners or second place. If City was in the picture, it would be first. But what everybody else is going to do depends on how City behave.
Good.
And City don't look like they're backing
Letting
down. I mean,
up,
they're about
yeah.
to
The thing
spend
is
100
that-
million on the.
One thing I like more for is at the beginning of season or middle of season, he's always a reasonable Arsenal fan. But when they start giving him, when he starts believing that they can do something, you now start being reckless. Now he's being moderate, set third.
I'm always modest.
Don't know when they are when they are top of the league by maybe mid-season or towards the end, you'll be saying, "Yeah, we'll win the league and stuff."
No.
When they now get knocked off the top, he won't pick his phone again.
No, bro, you know me. I do everything with chest. No, the reason why I say third, maybe I should even say second because
Second or third?
Because there's no reason not to say second,
There's
because Arsenal
United.
are
yeah.
buying early. They're already in Germany now. I think we're the first team to go out for our preseason. We played a friendly match on Saturday. You know, so they're well on the way in their prep. They've signed all their youngsters, so there's no distraction of contracts.
Yeah.
So it's almost like, let's go. But I think we need this striker, or we shouldn't let Folarin Balogun leave. And then I think we'll do a lot better than we did last year. At least we'll win something.
But Arsenal spent up north of 200 million, and it shows they mean business anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, I hope his body well spent.
Let's see how this season will pan out, man.
Yeah.
Away
What else
from
been happening?
Yeah, I'm just away from football. I'm trying to just see. The new app, the new Twitter arrival is called Threads.
Yeah. So how do you Do you automatically join, or how does it work?
I think it's like the same. It's got the same functionality as Twitter, but not as much restrictions when it comes to posting and stuff. And if you have Instagram or I think Facebook, there's a way you can just join automatically. You can just extend your, because it's the same is Meta that does Facebook and
so is it a separate app?
Yeah, it's separate app, but you can use your details and export them to threads and stuff. So yeah,
it's all getting too much, man.
Yeah. But apparently, a lot of people. That's the fastest joined app in history. Wow. I think within 5 days, it's got 100 million followers.
Wow,
100 million subscribers or something.
Means I have to subscribe so I don't get left behind.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm sure Elon Musk must be pissed. He must be angry. Yeah. So what's been going on with Russia anyway?
Since we last spoke, there was the invasion. Well, mini
not invasion,
civil war.
mini coup.
Mini coup.
We don't even know what to call it. Mutiny, coup, rebellion.
It ended very quickly, though.
Yeah, because the guy Provorsky, Yevgeny, the leader of the Wagner group that was doing the mutiny, he stated from start that he wasn't planning to overthrow Putin or take over Russia. That he wanted these two guys, Sergei Shoigu, who is the Minister of Defense. He's not a military man, but he's Minister of Defense. Then Valery Gerasimov, who is the Chief of Staff, he's like the head of the military.
Yeah.
He wanted those two out because all he was saying was that they were the ones. Wagner Group was the one. For people that don't know Wagner Group is a private, like paramilitary group working with the Russian state.
So they fight Russia's wars.
War. They involved in Africa and everything. So they've been involved heavily in Ukraine. So what they're saying is that they want doing the heavy lifting in Ukraine because they are battle-hardened combat operators. So they've been the ones fighting, doing this, but they've not been supplied with weapons. They've not been supported by because they're fighting on behalf of Russia, by the state and stuff. So basically, he took over Rostov, some area in Rostov military base. He was now driving towards Moscow. But I think he said he had a call with Lukashenko, who he's known before, and he now seized it. Now, so what happened was Putin now came on the news. He came on news earlier that day as well. But he had a pre-recorded message the next day saying that the people behind this insurrection, this rebellion will be punished heavily, but Kremlin also released a statement earlier that Lukashenko has intervened, that Provorsky has been offered a chance to move to Belarus, that they've mediated and stuff. So people are not like, okay, Putin, you are saying people behind this will suffer, but the main guy behind Wagner, you didn't punish him. You just said you should go to Belarus. But it's the people that are affiliated or wanting. So now...
So what's happened to the rest of, like, the
people
soldiers?
Have been going missing. People have been falling out of windows. We don't really know what's been going on. But even, that guy they called General Armageddon? The new commander that they said they sent to Ukraine to change the course of the war. I think they've captured him as well. They say
Ukrainians.
He's a silent member. He's a silent board of director of... it's not Ukraine, it's Russian. Of
I mean, who captured him?
No, Russia now, Putin. They said Putin is cleaning house.
Wow.
So now what they're saying is that maybe this was a false flag operation. I
read that somewhere, yeah.
Or maybe it was a case that Putin just wants to consolidate his power because he knows he's under threat. Now, so because the thing is, with this war, I kind of understand why Putin is doing the war, but the problem is when the war is going on too long and it's more of Putin's war than the whole Russia. The country is not on that threat like that. I think Putin just wants to prove it. And when people are dying, after a while, people will be like, this is what century are we? Are in 21st century? 21st century. Everyone has seen a bit of life. Social media, McDonald's, Coke, everything. So
all those people left Russia, didn't they? I think McDonald's got bought by a Russian.
Yeah, they have their own version.
Billionaire, yeah.
So anyway, we'll see how it goes now. Because what people are saying is that if you want to punish other people, you have to punish Provorsky as well.
So who's heading up Wagner Group at the moment?
Provorsky is the head of
Wagner.
Wagner.
At the moment, he's still the head.
He's still there, but what they are saying is...
So he's still fighting for Russia.
Giving them an option of moving to Belarus. Then there's also an option that the Wagner Group members that don't want to go to Belarus, they can either disband and go or join the Russian military.
Okay.
Okay. was a good
Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff.
So, excuse me. So, this whole Wagner group marching towards, Moscow, yeah? It happened around the same time when the submarine went down. And it also happened when somehow...
It happened before.
What did it say before? Yeah.
I think it was just around that time. Like, so it was like...
No, I think it was a week or 2 weeks and a half
maybe
before. It was time before it.
Maybe even 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2
Was
weeks
it?
or something. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
What theory? Let me hear this theory.
No, I think if it, I think it was 2 weeks. I'll hold it. Let me research. Let me research. Keep talking. No. You can't.
You know, sometimes, yeah.
That's why you
when you've propounded it and someone just removes one cog in the wheel.
Because I was like, where's
it going? Yeah.
Yeah, and the
The submarine stuff.
Well,
Yeah. That was first and foremost. Yeah.
Rest in peace to the billionaires.
Yeah, rest in peace. After rest in peace, I think it's bonkers though for you to get on it, that kind of submarine, and that thing is really crude, you know. I saw there was a BBC correspondent who had gone on it, and when he went on it years ago, he was talking about how basic it was. They're literally using a PlayStation control
but to be honest, I get.
So it's so crude. So something so crude. Well, I get it's made of titanium, but
there's nothing you can go on that can't go for.
Fair enough.
And people are just trying to pick, even though
but people also talked about the safety of it.
Yeah, but
I
this
think
is,
that particular
how many
one
years
had
has
some
the
issues.
submarine been operating? For years.
Yeah,
nothing has happened. It's the first time. It's like going on a plane crash happened. You now start putting. At the end of the day, I think things just happen. I think God just said this is His people's time or something. I'm not really sure.
And I guess he's probably getting a lot of airtime because it was billionaires who died on there.
Imagine paying almost 300 grand to go to your death. And the funny thing, a couple of days before, there was a migrant ship. I forgot where, like
about
I think
700
people. 700 people died.
It wasn't in the news.
And he barely got news coverage. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you know how many billionaires would have been? Maybe one or two. On that, the future billionaires would have been.
Even if you don't have billionaires, how many lives were lost?
I think, I'm just explaining to you that.
That didn't get any coverage.
No, it's just crazy, man. It just shows the double standards of the world we live in, man.
It is. You know, I try not to.
Can I ask a question? Can you go on this space? You know, this space excursion and stuff. Namo, can you do it?
I'm not going on any space.
Can you pay like 500 grand to go on this space excursion and stuff?
No, I haven't finished exploring Earth.
Yeah, can you do it?
No. I'm saying I haven't finished exploring Earth. I need to.
I don't want to go into, but is it an African thing that we don't like taking unnecessary risks?
I know Nigerians. 99.9% of us would not take any risks.
Would you skydiving?
It's something that I want to experience, but I think I'm safer down here.
You're smiling.
Yeah, probably not. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not thrill seeking.
I talk about it with people who've done it, and it's like, oh wow.
No, I think one of the reasons. Now, this is my theory when it comes to a lot of Nigerians and stuff, or Africans generally, is that I think even being in Nigeria, we live close to the edge of death regularly. It might not be that every day but there are things that maybe you have armed robbers come to your road, or you have an accident, or
most people have had like robbers come to their houses.
We have close. Or Namdi, tell me if I'm wrong. We have living in Nigeria alone. At least once a year or twice a year, you have close encounters with something.
Yeah, with death.
You just be sleeping, just be hearing gunshots.
It depends on where you live, but I understand what you mean. What I'd say about Nigeria,
bro. Everywhere.
So if you live in Abuja, you think you still have the same?
But have you seen the roads in Abuja and how many accidents are there?
Oh, you're talking about accidents.
Yeah, different things. Just different things. It's not only accidents, just different things.
But then don't you have the same here? You can have people have accidents here as well.
Yeah, but you know here at least it's. How many times have you ever had a gunshot?
We actually see bodies as well.
Have you ever had a gunshot?
We used to.
Yeah.
No, not anymore.
We used to see those things
in Nigeria. I
Nigeria.
remember when I used to go to secondary school. I was in the morning then.
Yeah.
You never experienced it?
No, I did, but
you see, bro, in the mornings, I swear down, some days you see like bodies that have been mutilated on the road, no breasts, no genitals, nothing.
Bro.
You see ones with missing heads and stuff. Fam, those stuffs, I used to, every, no, I'm just saying, obviously, it's not like, it's stuff that
You sure you were not at the mortuary?
No, but Ikorodu Road.
Yeah.
Ikorodu Road.
Yeah.
When you see people that have been hit by, fam, that's growing up. Then there's some days I won't be able to eat for 2 days, but after a while, I got desensitized to these things.
You know what's funny as well?
I'll tell you. I don't want to say it on a podcast.
Just
when I was living in the
off
East,
point, but you know, when we watch growing up, when we watch horror movies,
yeah,
and then you see someone hears a sound, you go, "Who's there?" And they go towards the sound. Remember what we used to say when we were younger? That white people, only white people go close to the sound. Yeah, that was funny. No black person's gonna go. Black person's going out of the house.
Speaking of one, I don't want to maybe this, but when I lived in the East,
in
the east of Nigeria, when I was in university, I've never ever seen gruesome things in my life as much as I've done when I was living around then. You understand?
So rituals, right?
Not even rituals. Extrajudicial, with the Bacassia and everything. And even on the motorways, I'm a bruv. Nigeria is not, shout out to Nigeria though, but I'm just explaining.
Yeah, but it's a lot better, I think. Or maybe not.
I mean, when you grow up around a lot of those things like
you're on the edge already, like you're on the edge. Yeah,
you don't. It doesn't.
You're on the edge.
Obviously, it's good though. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like maybe I'm repressing myself, bushman, but it's just certain things, bro.
No, I get you. It's like someone telling me to go underwater. Like, I'm safer just sitting here. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
It's just crazy.
Funny stuff.
Yeah. So
funny stuff.
Rest in peace to those guys anyway. Submarine dudes. It's just It's sad, but it is
so are they going to keep operating now? Is there any news on?
I don't know. I think they've ceased the operation. I think the guy was being his chest before, but I think now they've ceased up. They have to.
Yeah.
They have to cease. Bro,
they probably have to cease operations, review what's gone wrong.
The people that died, the families probably have more resources than the submarine company. Yeah. So at the end of the day, if the guy doesn't shut down, they'll find a way to shut the guy down.
Also, before you go on there, you have to sign
a waiver. I know.
Waiver.
I know.
And the waiver is quite detailed as well.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you want to sign a waiver, you have to make sure that everything on your own part is secured in time. Yeah. If you are putting people on a submarine, a light submarine with a PlayStation as a controller, then that means quality control must have missed something because I'm not. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
Even back to the news, what's been going on with your party, man?
What one?
The Tories.
Nah, they're useless, man. They're useless.
Well, what did you say? Sorry. Now, can you clip this scene?
No, some of those guys. See,
they actually said the Tories are useless.
No, not the Tories as a whole, but like, you know, the problem right now is there's so much distraction away from the Prime Minister just being able to carry on and do the work.
So do you think it's from Boris's camp that they...
It's from every camp, opposition, everyone. It's just too much noise. Like, there are real problems.
But it's not opposition. We're talking about the Tory party. You're talking about opposition.
No, when you said from Boris, I said both internally and externally. Like, sometimes where the country is now, right, people are suffering. It's real life problems. There's some things that we almost don't need noise and let's focus on just getting things back together.
But the main problem...
But there's too many distractions. Prime Minister needs to answer one question about...
Yeah, but the main problem
is from
the party. It's like this whole Boris Johnson stuff. It seems Boris Johnson just keeps overshadowing Rishi Sunak. With this Partygate stuff, they don't want to agree.
But they've bounced Boris from the party now.
No, he's still in the party. They're
bouncing from being an MP.
But
he's no longer an MP.
No, he stepped down. Yeah, because they bounced him from Parliament. He stepped down, that's why.
Yeah. There's too many problems, like real problems, you know. Like,
but I think with Boris and his people, the standards of governance really fell. They kind of were taking it for... It's not really fair on Rishi Sunak. I'm not a Tory supporter per se, but Rishi Sunak, he's always been fighting a losing battle from the start because, number one, you have fighting within your party, people that support Boris. I don't understand this obsession with Brexit here. But I think picking a leader or whoever, it shouldn't have anything to do with Brexit. But people are saying it's the people that are not Brexiteers that are doing it. I don't know. I don't know, man.
And what Rishi Sunak knows how to do is the economy, like try to fix the economy, the numbers part. He's not a politician like Boris. Like he doesn't know how to play that dirty politics. So, but there's too much distractions. Too many things distracting me from being able to face the economy because that's his focus.
I feel sorry for him right now. Inflation is of the
and
interest rates are very high. Everything. So
we're going to go through that phase, and then
I'm going through a phase for time though.
No, but things were better before COVID hit. Things were better,
obviously, all over the world.
And do you know how many billions we spent? You know, so I just hope it gets better because like it's really affecting people now. It's real life problems now. I was talking to someone yesterday, and they have to move out of their house. Well, it was telling me his neighbors, they've put their house on the market.
Why?
Because they can't afford
the mortgage.
Yeah, because there's going to be extra. Is £600 to £800? So they live in Sunningdale or Virginia Water. So it's not cheap houses. So they can't afford it. Like literally, they're putting their house on the market, and this is not the best time to sell as well because interest rates are crazy. All the fees you are going to incur, you know. So it's real. You know, before it was affecting people living under the bread line, but now it's spreading up
people
fast.
At the top of the bread
yeah,
line.
Yeah. In fact, it's affecting the bread.
The gourmet people.
The sourdough bread.
I know.
It's affecting the
hopefully
sourdough
it gets better
bread.
anyway, Sha.
Yeah, I hope
Speaking
so,
of Trump, he's been indicted, hasn't he?
See, I haven't even been following that story.
Yeah, it was regarding that, what's it called? You know, this stuff they said he did, these classified files they said he took. So I think he was trying to deny, but there's now an audio, this thing that came out that he was saying that, he knew. That's why I said
Trump's a bad
he
man.
kind of admitted it on that TV. Who was even recording him?
Trump is a bad man. Trump reminds me a bit of Nigeria's President Tinubu, like, let the poor breathe. These guys are they're mafias.
Trump is just. I was watching UFC on Saturday night, Sunday morning. Trump was there with Dana
was
White.
there?
Yeah, it was that guy.
Wow.
That guy is celebrity in chief, not commander in chief. It was there, man.
Oh, good stuff. No, it's good to be back on the show. It's good to be back. I think now we have to be consistent now, weekly.
100.
Because there's so much happening, and by the time we come here, I've forgotten everything if we've not come back in 2 months.
I know.
So, Namo, anything from you before we shut it down?
Just begging that you come back.
No, we love it.
And you guys are more consistent, you know?
Yeah, we will be.
Namo, no. Do you like anyone to be freed? Free. Yeah, go on.
No, who are you talking
your
about?
Guy,
my guy, Andrew Tate.
Yeah, free Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate is free already, man.
You know what?
He's
I think
home.
let's cover that guy.
He's been charged.
Because so much is happening with that guy.
He's been charged though.
Yeah, let's talk about Andrew Tate next week. I think we need a whole segment to talk about that guy.
For real?
Yeah. I've been watching a lot of videos and then other newer people coming out as well.
Who?
There's this lady.
Pell.
Is that her
Just
name?
Pell.
The one that's saying
Voting.
women shouldn't vote.
That girl is one of the
Yeah,
dumbest.
that's rubbish.
Yeah,
man.
that's even Namo. Even Namo.
What do you mean even? Like you think I'm like
that
I'm
girl
like
is really dumb because the thing is, she says things that she hasn't experienced or knows about, and when they ask her, she now starts talking about she read this. No, what's your thoughts on it and stuff? How can you say women shouldn't be voting because of this?
But she
How
says
can you say women shouldn't divorce?
Got her inspiration from Andrew Tate. Yeah, we'll talk about it next week. We'll talk about it.
I'm sure he doesn't even want someone like that to be attaching her name
they've
from.
been on the same show or something.
Yeah, she invited him to her studio, so he did a podcast with them. But
This guy
we'll cover
she's
Tate
dumb.
next week. I think
he's a
so much
real
happening
Andrew
with
Tate disciple, man.
I don't know about disciple, man. I have my own way of thinking.
Okay,
but
do you
I agree with.
you like Charleston White as well?
No, guys, we'll cover.
More from a parent point of view.
I agree with 95% of what Andrew Tate says.
Yeah.
And Charleston White, I just find him entertaining.
Yeah, entertaining.
Just on that Andrew Tate guy, right? The problem is in this world where you have to trend to get any attention, he said a lot of crap that whether or not he believes in, he said it.
Yeah, definitely.
And then he's been held accountable to those things, even though he said so many.
Let me ask you guys
positive
one
things
question.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Let me ask you one question. Who would you rather leave to look after your children, Andrew Tate or Philip Schofield?
But what kind of
No,
No, wait.
Nah,
Let me explain. You need to there's an emergency, yeah? These are the only two people available to you. You had to choose one.
None of them,
Answer the question. No.
None of them, bro.
It's an emergency.
not Philip.
It's
None of them, bro.
no. Femi.
My kids will stay by
Femi,
themselves.
Femi.
Without those parents.
That's not on their own.
No.
My kids are hooked like that.
That's not what I'm asking you.
Possibly Andrew Tate,
You have
for me.
well, possibly.
Bro,
Okay. Wait, you have
none
Femi.
of them.
Femi.
Andrew Tate dies.
Femi.
It's a lot of
He's
rubbish
having
as
a
well.
case, a criminal case.
Oh, yeah.
Femi. Wait. You have two options.
You know, my kids are going to have to come with me.
Yeah, exactly. I'll guess. I'll go and rent a 7-seater Enterprise.
you have
Enterprise, baby.
Okay, so you won't choose any of them, yeah?
No.
But the answer, the question, and that's why it's a difficult question. You have to
It's not
choose one.
difficult. It's none.
It's not because it's not a question.
It's a question.
No, it's not. You can't tell me.
No, it's a good
Andrew,
scenario. It's a good
It's
scenario.
a good, but that scenario is not going to
But it
happen.
speaks to both their characters, though.
Bruv, it's like you saying, what would you like as a pet? A lion or a tiger?
No, yeah, it's an option. It's a scenario.
Yeah, but I don't think personally. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but I think
Maybe still stuck up on. No, my children will be in the
No,
house.
Andrew
Why would they
Tate.
be in a situation where no?
Andrew
It's just a
Tate.
scenario, bro.
To be honest, yes, I understand what you're saying. Philip Schofield has been accused of whatever, and Andrew Tate has been accused of something else, but I don't want any of them to be around my kids. man.
Nah.
What I'm trying to say is the way Andrew Tate has been vilified and Philip Schofield has just the media.
He's been vilified as well.
In comparison, like I feel like
he's a
Yeah,
feel-
you know why? You know why Andrew
Wait,
Tate is being vilified? Because Andrew Tate talks a lot.
Wait. That's not a reason for someone to be vilified.
Yeah, but when you talk a lot, you expect. That's why we said about Maguire as well.
Yeah.
His words, his responses.
But what
his
I'm
posts
saying,
on
what I'm
social
saying
media.
is that like the mainstream media's they're kind of being lenient with one type of crime, which I feel is absolutely disgusting.
They're not being lenient with Andrew Schofield.
Are you joking? Did you watch the interview when the guy put his hand on his
No, but
thing and
you
like,
know why-
you must have been through a lot. Come on, man,
Yeah.
that's a joke.
Should I explain to you? I understand
There's
what you
no
mean.
reason.
Should I explain
There's no
to you?
reason.
Should I explain why?
Okay, explain.
It's because morally, for us as men and parents, what's it feel?
Femi, that's BS.
Let me finish. I haven't finished. What Philip Schofield did is disgusting. But the thing is, legally,
What did you do?
they said he was having an affair with a 20-year-old girl. 20-something.
Did you see?
Well, you know what? Yeah,
Did you
that
wait?
kid-
When they
Sorry.
said he's
that
not
kid
the
has
guy.
been working-
He's not the
yeah.
guy since he was 15.
Yeah,
Wait, did you see
exactly.
the video? What 15? His boy was 12 or something when they were having dinner, and then he ends up dating the same
No,
boy.
I think it was.
Okay, even
older than
15.
He was
12,
15
yeah.
or
Come on,
something.
but come on, isn't that grooming? Come on,
Yeah,
man. Let's
yeah,
let's call it what it is.
I know. I'm not
That's a
saying
joke,
it's
like,
not.
we're going
But
on
you don't understand when I
technicalities and
said
stuff.
morally, when I said legally. If you want to take him to court, you have to let police put me. I
But
don't agree with what
you
he
know the
did.
funny
I
thing
don't
about
agree.
this thing, though. I remember when this guy came out, right? Everyone was praising. He was the darling of TV.
Yeah, but that's what always happens.
oh, he's
All of them always
strong.
have funny
People
tendencies.
People ignored the fact that this guy was married, right, with 2 kids.
Yeah,
And having an
I know.
affair,
That was
like-
even the wrong.
And that
crowd.
was the thing. They said he
That's
came
the
out
wrong crowd.
not by choice. It was
Yeah, it's because
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
exposed.
to get
But also, it was an
out
open secret that he was having. But to be honest, the whole thing is just very
It's a mess,
sad
you know, it's a
because
mess.
the
It's
thing
disgusting,
is
it's
what I
nasty.
was trying to say was that at the end of the day, if you want police can't really do anything because there is no proof that he was doing. You understand? With
except
guy.
the boy comes out and
that's,
says-
that's what I'm saying.
Says, oh,
But
yeah,
morally,
he
we
was-
all know he's wrong. We all know morally, ethically,
Yeah.
because there's a possibility that he's been grooming that guy since he was young.
Yeah.
He's like the BBC guy now that I was talking to you about. We're talking about today, who they haven't named. They said he's sending explicit photos, doing this, doing that. But the problem is, people are saying police should get involved. All of us want police to get involved. If police should say, okay, what
She's
is the
not on
girl's
that age,
exactly? That is that. You see, I'm
They're
sure
not even- the
it's
girl's not even
messed
coming out.
up.
The girl is not
It's
even
messed
coming
up,
out.
but that's just the society we are.
Yeah, she's
And
not
that's
even
what I'm
coming out
saying.
to show her identity.
Left
She's
to
going
me,
through
the
a
guy
lot.
he's been doing it. I think he should be arrested. But the thing is, because it's not against the law to.
Yeah.
You understand? Because she's 17 or 18. So I don't really. So that's
So
where
that's
the
not
problem
breaking
is.
the law.
That's
then,
where
so
the.
it's,
That's where the. But morally, it's wrong.
yeah,
That kind of person shouldn't be. You understand? So I think
shouldn't be paying someone
the
to send
same
expensive
laws,
photos.
the same laws we're trying to use against certain people. He's also protecting certain people.
Yeah.
The same laws we put in place, saying certain ages, age of consent is this. He's also protecting certain people like Andrew, Public Schofield and this unnamed BBC reporter.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, we'll pick up on that one next week as well, because I'm sure there'll be more developments in that story.
Yeah, there'll be more development.
Yes, development. All right, guys. I think
Have
it's
a
been a
lovely
good,
week,
good
man.
comeback.
Thanks for coming.
We'll
Why are you
appreciate
smiling?
it.
Why are you smiling?
I'm so happy, man. Imagine begging people to come to the studio
no,
for
no,
2 months.
He's not been begging.
I've been begging. I haven't tried to bribe them with food. It didn't work. So.
Nah, thanks, guys. It's been great.
Yeah,
Let's have a
man,
fantastic week.
Yeah, take care, everyone. Yeah,
Cheers.
we'll be
Bye-bye.
back next week.
See you later.
Come on.
Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Sabi podcast episodes.